I want to ask y'all while we on this doc type of stuff. I want to ask y'all about this Matthew Perry stuff. Matthew Perry's mother slams his ex-assistant Kenneth as quote unquote without a conscience, right? And I'm going to read this. This is from TMZ.
Matthew Perry's mother.
Matthew Perry's mom, Susan Morrison, wrote an emotional letter slamming her late son's assistant, Kenneth Awamasa, ahead of his sentencing, TMZ has learned. TMZ obtained a letter written by Susan ahead of Kenneth's sentencing in a criminal case. Kenneth is accused of helping secure ketamine for the Friend star and even shooting him up at times. Matthew died on October 28, 2023. Kenneth injected the star with ketamine on the day in question. Matthew's mom wrote, "My name is Susan. I am also Mama Muma. My son, Matthew, the name my son Matthew gave to me. The name I love to hear for all those years." I don't care about that. Listen, so anyway, she went on there. I hate when they try to get their back. So anyway, she went on there saying, yo, this person was a friend of the family. I knew him. Matthew knew him. We all knew him long before he got this job. We trusted him. So we trusted our son in his care. She went on to say, if anybody, if he was having trouble, what did she say? If Matthew was having trouble in his addiction, then all Kwame had to do was pick up a phone and reinforcements would be on the way so he wouldn't have to deal with
Your name
that
is
alone.
Kwame?
I thought that's what I said.
No, I'm just.
Let me make sure now. You f***ing up.
No, it's his last name.
Kenneth.
Oh, I'm only asking for racial reason. I'm just trying to imagine the guy. That's why.
Kenneth Owasama. I'm sorry. I don't know where I got called.
Owasama. Okay, so he's
Kenneth,
black. Okay.
Kenneth Owasama. But anyway, so the mom is saying, yo, if you needed help, all you had to do was pick up a phone. Reinforcements would have been on the way. Instead, he aided and abetted my son and even went as far as to inject him, and we not none of that.
That's tricky.
That's tricky. I don't know.
So
about
now
that.
I read this, and again, we have the cases of Mac Miller. We have the case, rest in peace, Mac Miller. We have the Michael K. Williams. Rest in peace, Mike. Love you. I miss you, my brother. I understand the drug dealer that gives the celebrity a batch of bad drugs.
Yes.
And that person dies. Yes, I understand that. I understand looking for the drug dealer and harsh penalties. You're going to jail because what are you doing? I don't know that I necessarily feel that way in this instance about the personal assistant.
I don't.
I don't think the drug dealer that does it and the personal assistant that did it should be held to the same.
I definitely don't. I'm with you 100%. I'm hot. Like, I mean, for lack of a better word, that's part of my job. I'm your assistant. I get you what you need. You telling me, yo, I need this. All right, I'll go get it. And
I'm surprised you say that. Only because of the following the law part. Because I'm inclined to agree with you. Because if he said let's go rob this store, you'd say, well, no, it's not my job to break the law. This is illegal.
I wouldn't do it, but I understand someone's assistant just being your
Like I was
go-to
gonna
for
ride out and
everything.
do what you did.
Yeah, and I've been rocking with you. So I get it. I wouldn't do that.
And I
Hell
don't.
no.
And I don't know that what you saying, Mark, applies in the celebrity personal assistant relationships, right? Like those people oftentimes are asked to do things that may not be legal. Not robbing a bank, not robbing a.
But go pick up what I
as
need
far
from
as
over
Drugs,
here.
escorts.
Yes.
The shit that I can't be seen doing because I am a celebrity.
Bro, you might make $300,000-$400,000 a year. You are on call 24 hours a day. If I call you at 4 o'clock in the morning,
I need that.
and my
Go get
daughter
it.
needs some cough medicine, it is your job to get out your bed and go get the
shit.
cough
Yeah.
medicine.
Now,
And that's why you
but
make
I-
the much amount of money you make.
I do think it gets a little bit weird if the family has a relationship
That's what I
with
was
the
about to say.
assistant and there's a drug problem that maybe he could have tried to have some type of intervention. I don't think it should result in legal penalties.
I think,
But I can see why the family would be like, yo, why didn't you call us and let us know that he was wilding out with the ketamine?
I think some of that shit be trying to pass the blame onto the other person.
True.
Yo, if your son has been on drugs, and no disrespect to the gentleman, if your son has been on drugs for XYZ amount of years, you might have already known he had a drug problem. And people will be oblivious to it on purpose. Oh, we didn't know it was that bad.
Right.
Shit like that. And so now I want to blame the other guy for this.
Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying? How do we know with absolute certainty that homeboy shot him on the day he passed away?
Right.
We don't know that. Like, you don't know who injected the drugs
homeboy
that
hasn't come
close
to
to
No,
the
they do
day.
know that he injected it.
Was it a bad batch?
No.
That part too, I was going to address.
Because I'm
that
saying,
part
like,
too.
it could be if he normally get him right with whatever he needs, and in this instance he cops, he just got a bad batch. I'm doing what I've been normally doing. They might have had
Sean is the dealer.
They might have had this addiction under control to some extent, where I'm using and still functioning. He just got a bad batch.
I don't even know. Perry definitely wasn't functioning. No,
I don't even know if it was.
I don't know. I'm just
saying his specific. I get your point. I don't disagree with y'all personally, Mona. But go ahead. I don't want to cut you off.
I'm curious to know. Does it matter that ketamine was introduced to him as a help to get rid of his opiate issue? So from what I know,
it was for anxiety. I think.
Right, ketamine right now. People going to Mexico getting ketamine for depression, for suicidal thoughts, for opiate addiction, heroin addiction, and stuff like that. So that was introduced to him in a positive. He started going a little too far with it. Mm-hmm. So I feel like that, to me, assists more in the whole personal assistant not being, culpable? How you say it? Because of the fact that at first this was a good medicine. It wasn't a bad one, right?
He just started going too
It's not a street. It wasn't a street thing. Ketamine is illegal here, period, right? But just because it's illegal here don't mean it's not helping people. Ketamine is really helping people all over the world get over other addictions or get with the depression thing. For sure, people that are severely depressed and suicidal are not jumping off bridges because of ketamine. That's a fact. It's not legal here for whatever reason, and most of the time that's a money thing. It has nothing to do with health or safety.
Of course.
So I just feel like because it was that drug, why look at him in that way? You know what I mean? But I don't know if Mom understands
It's like
that.
gotta find a scapegoat. I don't want to call him a scapegoat, but like I have to find somebody to put this blame on.
I think
that's what it feels like.
For me, there's the legal part and then there's an ethical, moral part, and I think they might be different. I don't think, as your assistant, if you want me to go get you drugs, and I've signed up for that, I think that's fine. I agree. And you may say, like, I don't want to personally do it, but that's the job.
But that's the job.
That's the job.
Yes.
And I don't think it should be illegal anyway. So I'm fine with it. People can treat their stuff however they want to treat their stuff. I don't have an issue with none of that. But I do think if you're my family friend, as a parent, I also understand why the mom would feel away. Right. Like, for example, like you have your mom has a good relationship with Ice, Ish, all those people. If God forbid you had an addiction and she found out that Ish or Corey or whoever was serving your addiction in a way that was unhealthy, she'd have a right to feel away. Like, Ish, why you ain't call me? Like,
supposed to be fair.
They both can be true. I'm not saying
it's two things to that.
Yeah.
One, there's a monetary piece from the assistant standpoint, and so what happens is, and one, stars are stars.
Yeah.
Right, and stars have ego, bravado. Some of them aren't the most pleasant. That's one. Number two, nigga, you work for me. So now when you go above and beyond to go appease my mom, then you may be putting your life, how you pay your bills at risk. Because now, you told my mother, you fired. So it's a thing.
But that's where the friendship comes in. That's why I'm like, how close are we? How much of a family friend are you?
Well, that's why, regardless of what the law and the court says, and again, I'm not a parent that has gone through the loss of a child, so I can't speak for her.
Thank God.
Her mental space. But in the me and Ish example, right?
Yeah.
My mom is fly with Ish. My mom knows that Ish loves me. My mom would also know that I got habits. So if he works for me and I'm instructing him on shit, yes, you could be disappointed in Ish.
You can't blame him though.
Ish wasn't trying to kill me.
Exactly.
You know Ish wasn't trying to kill me.
I agree with
Something happened.
I agree.
So to write the note and to kind of just...
Well, that's what is she blaming him or is she just saying, I'm upset at you for doing it?
Well, that note...
And your mom knows you're a hard head. You've been a hard head since you was 13. Whatever the case may be, even if Ish wasn't there, he gonna get the shit regardless.
He gonna do what he wants to do.
Two quick notes. The assistant is facing a maximum of 15 years, which I think is absolutely absurd.
That's the fucked up part. We all agree.
And two, it wasn't a bad batch of ketamine. It was a reaction to buprenorphine, which is, I guess, used in weaning someone off opiates. And
it's Suboxone.
he drowned and he had
Suboxone.
coronary artery disease.
Man,
Wait a minute, wait.
So it ain't even bad drugs.
That's what I'm saying. It wasn't.
So it was the cocktail of the Suboxone and the ketamine that
Mixed
killed
with maybe his heart being bad, mixed with being in a pool.
Because he was in a hot tub.
Yeah.
Man,
I cried
free
like
Kenneth.
a baby.
Nah, man, you
Free
that's
Kenneth,
crazy.
yo.
Yeah, I'm not with
Free
that.
Kenneth.
I'm sorry, I'm not
Is
with
he in
that.
jail right now? He not
No,
in.
he's facing 15 years
he's
though.
fighting for the streets.
Oh, see, I didn't know it was the Suboxone mixed with the ketamine.
Because the man was trying to change. And that's another thing. Mom, you know your kid. I read his book. That boy started getting high like movie one with Selma Hayek. What is that? Fools rush in.
Oh, how you not gonna get high with Selma Hayek?
Come on, bro.
If it is somebody to get high
Listen,
with,
he got and he has the part that pisses me off is it's the traditional American story. You get injured, your doctor tells you here, take heroin, take it 3 times a day, and you should be good, and then you're not. That's exactly what the happened to him.
Yeah.
But mommy, no, that boy got 30, 40 years on his belt of getting up.
Yeah.
So it's like he dies off Suboxone Academy. That's somebody trying. That's somebody.
Suboxone is you're trying to kick.
You're trying to stop. Suboxone is a blocker of all that shit. So it's like I don't even know how to explain it because the whole world has the same problem right now.
Right.
That opiate shit is not a black, white, hood, suburb thing. It's everywhere, and it came from. Overprescribing, period. It happened because of greed. So the fact that we're supposed to pretend it's assistance and this, when all in reality it's some other shit. It's just crazy to me.
Free Kenneth till it's backwards.
Yeah, 3 him.
Yeah, I ain't rocking with that.
Yeah, I'm not with that one.
I agree
at all.
New Joe Budden.